Well, good morning, everyone. I am off work, and as you can see, it is a dreary day. A little misty rain going on. This is like one of the last warmish days. It looks like it's going to drop down into 20 starting tomorrow night. I had wanted to do something in the van, but my son says his mail's here, so we're going to slide downtown and we're going to take the van this time. By the way, this is what a Walmart looks like on a Sunday morning after the holidays are pretty much done. It's a ghost town in there. We've opened up and we've got maybe 2 customers in the store. Even back in the day, that wasn't how it was after Christmas, but it is dead. It's just quiet out here. Now, hopefully that doesn't mean that we're going to see some layoffs after the first of the year, because I really do need to keep making money. Let's get out of here. You okay? We are on the move, everybody. You know, driving downtown on Sunday mornings might be one of my favorite things to do in the city. You're just being pushed less. And this town, you know, it sleeps. So on Sunday morning, school's not open. It's not quite time for church people yet. It's just very calm, and you can look around at things as you're driving. There's even more parking available because most of the restaurants aren't open yet. So there's just parking everywhere. I mean, once 10 or 11 hits, it becomes a whole different story. And then on a weekday, it's just like any other city. It's traffic and no free parking and things like that. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but I was kind of hoping the van would be up to snuff and my son was going to come and hang out and we were going to go to Quartzsite, you know, just to check it out. Like, I was going to see if I could take maybe, you know, if I was working this gig, like a month leave of absence now that the holidays are done, and just slide out to Quartzsite, see what things are all about, see if I like the idea of, you know, long-term camping out there, and if everything had worked out, any projects I want to do to the van are a lot easier when you're just out somewhere where it's okay to, you know, open up your doors and take stuff out instead of always having to static or stealth camp, you know. And oddly enough, this auto shop, like, it opened up, but then it has a for sale sign too, so I don't know what's up. And there's the part of the city that I like, right there. Alright, and this is what we're actually here for. Checking the old post office box. If you guys want to send me anything, my P.O. box is in the description. And if whatever you're sending can't be shipped via P.O. box, the extended address for this place that you use is also in the description. Not that you have to, I'm just letting you know that I do have it in there. Mail time. And you guys always see me wear my keys around my neck. Well, basically, van key, P.O. box key, my current earbuds. I'm just at that old man age now where I misplace things, and since I don't live in a traditional house, you got to be careful where you misplace your things. So, speaking of which, I'm pretty sure someone stole them, but I lost my knee pads and my gloves yesterday. So I'm going to have to order a new pair. I got some gloves I can use, but especially knee pads, I use them too much, you know. Pretty sure I laid them on my machine and someone snatched them. Happens. It's Birmingham. All right, P.O. Box 1002, downtown Birmingham. If you guys want to send me anything. All right, mostly junk mail, but I got the mail. That spot right there is a great place for some meat and three. They've got some good chicken and waffles. They've got some good just down-home southern food. Highly recommend it if you're ever downtown. You know, I need to go Planet Fitness and take my shower, but I'm not ready yet. So I think I'm going to show you a few spots downtown while it's still dead. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing more of this town. All right, mail's been checked. Credit card info that my son was waiting for has been screenshotted and sent to him. Apparently, starting the end of next month, they're raising the rate on my storage units. So I mean, the rate I had was a promotional rate, so it's not a surprise that it wasn't going to stay that cheap. A, because this isn't my first time having storage units, and B, it was a promotional rate. So give you an idea, there's the shipped building. That's the newer shipped building. It's one of the tallest buildings. It might be the tallest, I can't remember. I believe it is the tallest just because of that little extra thing on top. So it is taller than the Regions Bank building. That's a really nice Regions Bank. So that's the area we're in. That's kind of the financial center. There's the old City Federal building over there. And this is part of Uptown. So this is all built underneath the bridge. That's the dog park. For you golf fans, there's old Top Golf. Here's a good closer shot of Protective Life Stadium. There's really not an easy way to get to it right now, but if you look, trying to zoom in, that's the Coca-Cola amphitheater right there. But the only way I know of is to go through that abandoned building center, which I'm fairly certain security would be on top of me in a heartbeat. But that is our new Coca-Cola amphitheater. See, next right to event parking lot. I mean, we're not going to the event, so it's pretty deep in right there. That's the parking deck, which that's brand new. The problem is this eyesore of ripped out buildings is obstructing the view of the amphitheater right now, at least on this side. Yeah, I don't see a real easy way to get there without alerting security. So anyway, know that it's there. And this is the northeast side of the Protective Life Stadium. Essentially what I refer to as the back side, but it's nice there. There's a nice view of the city. Getting ready to go through the Civic Center area. We're on the back side. I used to use this loading dock a lot, but they had an event going on, so we may not be able to get through here. We'll see. We're kind of going away from it, so we might be okay. Yeah, there's the BJCC. This is the side you go on when you watch like Disney on Ice and things like that. Theater, concert hall, and a Legacy Arena exhibition area, for those who didn't see that. Here's where I'm trying to end up a little bit more. Okay, so there Here's your McWayne Science Center. But this right here is Sidewalk Cinema. You go downstairs in that basement and they have movies. It's a cool movie theater, another nice mural. And here is the Alabama Theater, the equivalent of other people having the Fox Theater stuff. Alabama Theater, they do a lot of cool stuff during the holidays too. And they also have Lyric, which also does stuff. See, there's Happy Holidays from the Lyric Theater. Happy Holidays from the Alabama Theater. Sometimes I'll do things where they kind of theme it together as well. Like maybe one spot will show a revival of one horror movie, you know, or a Christmas movie, and the other ones will show like the sequel to it and things like that. So I find that to be very interesting. I'm actually not sure how much showed up on video. The memory on my phone was full, so I had to dump some stuff again. But I'm going to try to do a quick run up here to Railroad Park. You have actually seen a couple van lifers have actually been down here to Railroad Park. It's a pretty common area that van lifers go to. Speaking of which, there's a camper van now. That's a sweet little Mercedes. All right, let's go check out Railroad Park. At some point we're going to come down here and we're going to walk around and spend the day here. It's I mean, today wouldn't be the best day, but it's a really nice little park. I say little, it's actually pretty big. The evenings are pretty cool in the summertime. They block off the streets, the middle street here. And then there is a really nice, this is their newer location. Been here for a while now, but that's Hero Donuts. And they got really good like donuts, breakfast food, burgers, everything. But this right here on the right is Railroad Park. Like, this is just a cool park to hang out at. This street says Black Lives Matter in gigantic letters. If you had a drone, you could see that stuff. But this is a big old park. See, people are still walking it. You got people that ride bikes and skateboard. It's really nice. It's right next to almost everything in the city. And trying to see how I can do this. On our left side is our baseball, one of our baseball fields, where our Birmingham Barons play. If you guys ever watched Space Jam, you remember Michael Jordan was playing baseball, and he was playing for the Barons. Right here, let me see if I can get this. All right, that's Regions Field. And then I don't think I can get the shot because we're so close, but on the other side was Good People Brewing, which is a really cool little brewery. We'll do a proper tour of each area at some point, but I just wanted to drive through the city, see how things were looking. We're next to our children's hospital. It's a really big hospital, one of the top children's hospital in the nation. All right, I think that's it for the city for this morning. Hopefully something came through that you guys like. Let me know if you want to see more areas of the city, because I have been wanting to we weren't too far from the Birmingham Museum of Art as well, and the Civil Rights Institute. So let me know if you guys, I kind of want to do that. If you guys want me to start next year, maybe hitting one place a video, you know, so I got to see what the filming restrictions are, but maybe we can check out the Civil Rights Institute on one of my days off. And I know I want to check out the Whistle Stop Cafe if you guys are fans of fried green tomatoes. And then maybe we can catch a game at Man, I can't see my brakes are stopping. They just squeak it, you know. But, you know, maybe we'll catch some of these events, you know, the BJCC. Like I said, right now Andrea Bocelli's playing. They do, when their Broadway tour comes through, Broadway tours hit this place. Some big bands, including the Coca-Cola Amphitheater hosted some good stuff. I think Matt Rife was here for the Coca-Cola Amphitheater. And I'm for sure going to go to Sidewalk, so hopefully I'll give you a nice little tour of Sidewalk without getting in trouble. Alright, I am getting hungry though, so. Ugh. That's the problem about this early though. Anything downtown that I'd want to try, all closed up, especially on a Sunday. And we've already hit Wendy's here, so it's not like it's going to blow you away. We'll start heading back toward the Planet Fitness side of town so I can get that shower in soon. And there's Cookout. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. Well, except for the fact that I pulled my camera down, everything went well. Put my stuff up real quick. See, it only like really catches when I lightly push the brake. If anyone knows what that's about, let me know. All right. I think I can leave here. I think we're just gonna go to Planet Fitness parking lot. See? You hear that? I don't like that. I think we're going to Planet Fitness's parking lot and then have breakfast. Then I'll go inside and shower. That doesn't sound good. Sounds like my wheel is rubbing inside when I turn too sharp. That's probably gearbox related. Don't you hear that? Alright, we're in the Planet Fitness parking lot. And a few cars, but not too bad. It is a rainy day today. So, I decided to get some breakfast. First off, they're fast too. Jack's is a long-running local chain restaurant here, known for their burgers and biscuits. Their biscuits are award-winning. But let's check out their Coke. I believe, yeah, they have the pea-sized ice. That's a good Coke. You know what makes this one interesting? Their straw is huge, bigger than a McDonald's straw. Look at that thing. That thing is tasty. There we go. First off, what you get with them, hash browns. And they don't skimp on oil. They fry everything there. They got I believe they have a bologna biscuit, fried bologna biscuit. Yeah. This one has more of a crunch. It's not, but it's almost like they've been breaded in panko. I'm just a fan of these now. Okay. And this is the kind of napkins you get. They are thicker and more quilted. They don't feel like recycled cardboard. These almost feel like a Bounty roll that they ripped off. Nice and soft. Legit. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's gonna lose a point if I was using a point system. Remember how she asked me if I wanted jelly?
Do you eat jelly?
Yes, please.
Grape or strawberry?
Grape today, please.
Okay, it's gonna be $7.68. Yes, one day.
Thank you. She forgot to give me my jelly, but that's okay. Now we got a chicken biscuit. Big surprise. I almost got the bacon, egg, and cheese, but see, the other one they have that they're known for, a lot of people like, and I want to try that again too. This is the pork chop biscuit. But like I said, Jack's is actually known for winning awards for their biscuit. So it's a pretty standard looking biscuit. If you look right there, it's a pretty standard looking biscuit. They've got some really good chicken. What I used to get at Jack's back in the day when everyone else was getting burgers, they have a fried chicken box, 3-piece chicken box, coleslaw, mashed potatoes. I used to get it all the time. So let's give it a try. This is a real chicken biscuit. This has that homemade biscuit taste to it. You can taste the butteriness in it. It's got almost close to a doughy consistency, just shy of where it's supposed to be. Lots of salt in the biscuit and on the breading of the chicken. Well seasoned. Yeah. I would have liked to have had that jelly though. These are good. If you're ever in the Alabama area and you can get to a Jack's, breakfast, lunch, do yourself a favor, give it a try. A lot of people always talk about places like, I liken Jack's to kind of Dairy Queen, but a lot of people always talk about a lot of places like our local Milo's, which is good. It's got some Milo sauce. We'll try that with you sometime soon. But Jack's, I remember when I first came to Alabama, there was a Jack's in between where I lived and where I worked. So if I was having one of those days where I was like, I just want a good bacon burger, I would go to Jack's and I get a bacon burger, and I was never disappointed. What I like about this, I think it's because they do make fried chicken on the premises. It's got an almost fried chicken breading to it, so the seasoning's really good. And since it's homemade biscuits, they're just so soft. I think we need to go to Jack's more. Price wasn't bad either. $7 for all this. In today's economy, that's pretty good. All right, I'm going to finish this, and then I'm going to go inside the gym, take a nice shower. I would almost work out, but I'm worried that I'm going to overwork myself with all the stuff we're doing. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, because today's Sunday. Tomorrow they're open later. Maybe tomorrow. Well, done with my shower at Planet Fitness.
Check this out.
I don't think I noticed it. It's Amerigas. It's a different brand. A little bit more. But it's a self-service kiosk. I assume, even though I have a blue Rhino, I can swap it out. Tell you what I like about my van. I tell you what I like about Home Depot. My van pretty much blends. And this is a light day. I've been here before where there'd be like 10 Chevy Expresses of varying years and conditions. I am tired, so I think we're just going to stay here. Because I think, let me see. Yeah, we got an hour before I'm supposed to actually be asleep. I think I'm actually pretty good. We got Dollar Tree right there in case I want something. But we got a mattress place that I'm pretty sure is closed for the day. And we got the professional couriers that I'm not even sure if they technically run. I think, you know, special cases they run on the weekends, but I think they're just like UPS and all of them. This is one of the holidays they take, this Christmas holiday weekend, so I'm going to count it that way. We are stopped. I've had breakfast, so I'm not hungry. I'll go to the back, and I think I'm just gonna maybe edit a video. I don't know. I'm gonna chill and doom scroll a little bit, just kind of unwind and go to sleep. I think the gym closes at 7, so this was the shower for today, and then we're back to the regular weekday part. So they'll be open late, so I'll probably take the evening workout and shower is what I'm hoping to get to do. Except for the day that I have my gas station. I didn't take the gas station shift yet, and it hasn't popped up, so I forgot to try to grab it. They go pretty fast sometimes. I forgot to try to grab it yesterday after 3, and when I went in this morning, it was not showing up yet, so it might not post yet, or somebody else might have grabbed it. That doesn't always mean anything. Sometimes people grab it and then realize they either don't want it or can't go, and they'll drop it, so... I guess that's the trash guy. This guy's driving his truck and he's picking up things with a little hook in his pickup truck. I don't know if he's the actual groundskeeper or he's just a guy grabbing cans. No, he's picking up trash, so he's just cleaning up. I don't think I've ever seen him before. Just driving around in a Ford Ranger. He's got a passenger, and they're just driving around. He's picking stuff up with a little claw. I don't think I've ever seen someone do it. I've seen it, you know, in a golf cart, but usually businesses just get one of those street sweeper companies. Like Michael's has one street sweeper that they use, and then Walmart has theirs. Walmart's is bigger, but I've never seen someone just drive around their pickup truck. He's like driving his pickup truck, leaning out and picking stuff up. Maybe I'm just not well traveled enough yet, I'm gonna wait for that guy to get done. If he's like the groundskeeper and stuff, I don't want to call a lot of attention to myself by going to the back. So, plus I'm strangely intrigued to watch this guy just drive around. And he's got like an eagle eye. I won't even notice the trash, and he's just be zoop, and there's like a piece of paper, and he can grab that stuff like Mr. Miyagi grabbing flies. You know what I mean? Interesting. I almost forgot before I climb in the back. The bakery department had a bunch of stuff that was getting ready to go out of date, so they threw it into the break room like they do. You know, and we had and to be clear, I had a cinnamon roll when I first clocked in, so I was already eating pretty good. But maintenance crew, we all decided just to grab a case of everything since there were so many. So, and the bakery said it was fine, so I got guava Danish buttery pastry with sweet guava filling. They had like banana bread, like sliced banana bread, and they had some like bran muffins and things like that. I like things with filling. So, and this bag, one of my other maintenance pals pulled one out of his backpack for me. All right, now I'm going to the back. That pickup truck disappeared. I don't know if he went around the back of the building, but he went over that way and just disappeared. All right, I am in the back of the van. This is what it looks like on a bright day. So from the inside looking out, this is what I see. And of course you saw from the exterior shot of the van earlier what it looks like from the outside looking in. The brighter the day, or being underneath like a street lamp, the better whited out it is. So nobody can really see us in here unless they really peer hard. That box didn't work. I'm at 77% for the lithium because we had no sun yesterday, and I ran this thing in fan mode and, you know, my other outlet stuff, my lights and things, all night all day yesterday until the evening. I got it running right now too. It's just too stuffy not to. It's going to be about 70 degrees today. With the sun not out, it's not going to be unbearably hot because, you know, the van won't get hot to the touch. But in the back, it gets really stuffy. So I'll be running this and then the Ryobi fan, which what I've been doing is whatever battery I use, I swap out and I take it inside with me for work, and I just go ahead and charge it there, make it nice and quick. And I did eat one of those guava Danishes. They're delicious. I don't know if I would have paid for a guava flavored one, but it tasted really good. Now I'm just going to lay up in bed. It's just about time for me to go to sleep. So we'll see if I do fall asleep. I kind of want to find a movie to watch, but I haven't had any luck lately watching anything major. And oddly enough, I just remembered I do still have a movie review to do. We might try to do one tomorrow. I know I want to get it done before New Year's because it's a New Year's movie, Y2K New Year's movie. And I want to pitch it. Oh well. Talk to you in a little bit. We might be about to get busted. Us peeking out the front because I forgot my battery. Had my shirt off too. But that groundskeeper guy is on foot right now, and he was walking toward the van when I had the door cracked. I'm pretty sure he saw me looking out. But I closed it back, so I don't know. But I don't have that lined up right now. So we'll see. Kinda wanna peek. Should we peek? Yeah? Okay. Man, this is gonna be the most jumpy, schizophrenic video I've made so far, but I can't find the guy now. He was walking toward the van. He had a dustpan in his hand. Like, he's farther away. He was about 3 rows of parking spaces away. But there's nowhere else for him to go if he was walking toward the van other than past the van or turn off and go toward Dollar Tree. But I don't see him. I don't hear him. But we're parked right next to this, and there's some trash there. So if he really is picking up trash, there's a chance he's going to come right next to the van. I mean, he can't really notice us inside. I don't know if he even cares. I don't think security cares, but I would have rather have not been seen peeking my big bald head out of the middle thing, because I didn't put my sun visor up this time because I wanted to kind of look really stealth. I just told the cast, like, you know, no going in the front today. Maybe when the sun goes down, but we're just going to chill here because I'm going to be asleep anyway. 1, 2, 3. Whoosh. Good girl. You and your lover receipts. Ooh, good throw. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoosh. Good catch, girl. Good catch. One more. 1, 2, 3. Whoosh. Good catch, girl. Good job, Betty Quable. Well, good evening, everyone. I just woke up a few minutes ago. I think I got about 5 hours of sleep. Pretty decent sleep over here between Home Depot and Dollar Tree. Nobody bothered me. I did have the AC on for a few hours because it got kind of warm, and which is weird, right? It's like late December, but I had that in the Ryobi fan so I could kind of circulate air. All the cats went to sleep with me. Not all in the bed. I think for the most part, Waddles had his cat bed. I took that furry blanket and had shook it out when I was at the gym, and I folded it up and put it on top of my toilet and put it next to the side door with the window. So Grable curled up and slept there a good chunk of the time. Happy slept on the cat scratcher. No one's really using that cat scratching post. If they do, they scratch on the actual carpeting and not the rope post. But a couple of them do like to sleep on it. And BMO slept on me as usual. So now I'm getting ready to mosey over to the work parking lot. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, we got about 15 minutes to get over there. I haven't changed yet because my work clothes are in my gym bag. So what I'm going to do is throw my work clothes, take my gym bag, put it in the back, change when I get there. Then I'm going to put my medicine bag in my backpack. Because what I usually do is, since it's been kind of warm-ish, I like to go in the family room, do a nice face wash, and brush my teeth again, apply some deodorant, and that way I feel pretty refreshed. Like, I'm not dirty. I took a shower today, but you know, I'm really a 2 shower a day type of person, to be honest. But we are on the move. All right, everyone, I'm headed inside to work. About 5 minutes later than I usually do, but about 25 minutes before I need to start my shift, so we're fine. And this is where I leave you. I've had a good day. I hope that you have as well. And until next time, this is your old pal, Hannibal the Vanable, signing off.